Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
Good morning, everyone. You're watching 7 minutes of nonstop local news from the Las Vegas Review-Journal. I'm Renee Summerhour, and thank you for watching 7 at 7 a.m. for Wednesday, February 24th. Let's get started with our top stories this morning, sponsored by Carnegie Heights. Police say an attempted carjacking ended with a woman's death in Henderson. Officers were called at about 4:10 p.m. Tuesday afternoon to the intersection of Weltman Way and South Las Vegas Boulevard. They say a man tried to steal the woman's car and then hit her with her own vehicle. The suspect fled the scene on foot. According to a relative, the victim was visiting Las Vegas from Louisiana. Anyone with information on this case is asked to contact Henderson Police. Everyone is anxious about the reopening of local schools starting next week. Schools will have designated sick rooms for children who show symptoms of the coronavirus, but staffers say they haven't received the personal protection equipment they need to operate these rooms. Clark County School District officials say the staff will be safely outfitted by the time the youngest students return to the classroom on Monday. At a news briefing Tuesday, Superintendent Jesus Jara said schools will reopen, quote, safely, strategically, and carefully. A 19-year-old man was arrested on attempted murder charges after he told police he lured a teen to a park and shot him. Gabriel Lindquist was booked into the Clark County Detention Center on Friday. Police say he got into a fight with the victim in the bathroom of a North Las Vegas park and shot him once before running off. Lindquist is scheduled to appear in court on March 8th. An 18-year-old man and a 15-year-old girl were arrested earlier in the same case. Less than a week after being denied a gaming license, the CEO of a skilled-based gaming company is out of a job. A spokesperson for GameCo said in an email Monday that Blame Gray Boys is no longer with the company, but did not say whether he stepped down or was fired. The Nevada Gaming Commission denied his license application Thursday. In a social media post, Gray Boys had been accused of taking intellectual property from another company to GameCo. Several leaders plan to resign after last week's blackouts in Texas, leaving millions without electricity in the brutal winter weather. Now people are asking, could something like this happen here in Nevada? The Review-Journal's Jen Ah has more. Hey, Jen.
Well, Renee, the NV Energy CEO Doug Cannon says no. Take a look at last week's winter storm pummeling through Texas, leaving millions without power. According to Cannon, Texas has a deregulated energy market with many providers, unlike Nevada, which is regulated by the Public Utilities Commission. While sending its condolences to Texas, Cannon assures that his company has long-term plans to meet the needs of Nevada residents for decades to come.
And our hearts go out to the state of Texas, and certainly it's been a terrible set of circumstances, and the human life that's been lost and the lives that have been turned upside down, the economic damage that's been done.
Cannon also presented the GreenLink Nevada project, which aims to invest in renewable energy sources for our state. Renee?
In your health news, sponsored by 4M Dental, love your smile again. Nevada still ranks near the bottom when it comes to COVID-19 vaccine allocation, and state officials want to know why. Michael Scott Davidson explains.
Each state's supposed to be receiving a proportional number of vaccine doses based on how many adults live in that state. But Nevada officials contend our state is getting fewer doses than it should. Since late January, they've asked federal officials to provide the formula or model they use to distribute vaccines each week. But as of this week, Nevada officials say they still haven't received it.
Let's take a look now at our local weather forecast, sponsored by Michael Gaughan's South Point Hotel, Casino and Spa. That high-pressure ridge is keeping Las Vegas weather conditions mild, according to the latest National Weather Service forecast. For Wednesday, skies will remain sunny, temperatures near 73 degrees, mostly clear skies for the evening, breezy and in the low 40s. For the rest of the week, temperatures will begin to fall back down into the 60s come Thursday. Nighttime lows will be chilly, high 30s to low 40s. In your business news, sponsored by the Vegas Chamber, Carvana is debuting the vending machine for used cars with the slot machine twist. Customers choose their vehicles online and pick them up at Carvana's glass tower off the I-15.
This is when the customer comes in, they obtain their coin from their designated customer advocate. Once they grab the coin, they go ahead, make themselves down in front of the machine. The machine will then ask for the coin.
In your entertainment news, sponsored by Las Vegas Motor Speedway, we have some good news for fans of electronic dance music. The Electric Daisy Carnival is still on for May. EDC founder Pascual Ratea said on Instagram that organizers are continuing to plan for the festival at Las Vegas Motor Speedway, though they also have backup plans if things change. The carnival draws hundreds of thousands of fans each year. Last year's EDC was canceled due to the COVID-19 pandemic.
Sports, sponsored by Scenic Brewing Company. Raider Nation is getting the chance to experience Allegiant Stadium for the first time as tours of the stadium are being offered to Raiders personal seat license holders. The guided tour will take about 75 minutes, and guests will not be allowed to shoot video during their tours. And for the second straight year, a Las Vegas area basketball player has been named a McDonald's All-American. Coronado High School star guard and 2021 second-ranked recruit Jaden Hardy was named an All-American on Tuesday and is the first player in Coronado's history to be named a McDonald's All-American.
With the latest in sports betting, I'm Cassie Soto. The PGA Tour brings a strong field featuring 48 of the world's top 50 golfers for the WGC Workday Championship starting Thursday in Bradenton, Florida. Dustin Johnson is the favorite at plus 725 at Circa Sports, and John Rahm is next at plus 925. Golf handicapper Wes Reynolds recommends a play on Rahm, as well as Rory McIlroy at 17-1 and Patrick Cantlay at 18-1. Read a full tournament preview at reviewjournal.com.
In your lifestyle news, sponsored by Get Healthy Clark County, the Jewish community is getting ready to observe Purim, and one local synagogue has found an adorable way to mark the holiday. Congregation Ner Tamid in Henderson has put together a 15-minute video that tells the story of Purim with many of the roles played by dogs. The holiday begins at sunset on Thursday. The dog video will premiere on the synagogue's Facebook live feed at 7 p.m. Friday. Lots of people are watching 7 at 7 on YouTube, and this is just a reminder to give us a like and then hit the subscribe button down below. Thank you. Well, that's all for today's 7 at 7 a.m. I'm Renee Summerhour. Look, we know you're busy, and so we've built this newscast to fit your life weekdays at 7 a.m. and 7 p.m. at lvrj.com and on our RJ mobile app. You can also find us on Twitter, YouTube, and so much more. We hope you'll join us again this evening at 7 p.m. Thank you for watching.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.